Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover. One that we saw coming when it comes to the Jay-Z versus Eminem debate that's been on for a few days. First, it was Beyonce who was dragged into the conversation about who has more impact in hip-hop, and now the package is completed thanks to some spicy takes that's got many fans bamboozled at the moment. Today we also have one that sparked split reactions, as Family Guy is getting slammed for a joke about Nipsey Hussle a while back that resurfaced on social media, and at the end I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on the joke, as some believe it's a good joke because there's some truth to it. More on this in a bit. So we'll start with the Jay-Z versus Eminem debate that's still on right now, and in our last coverage of this I asked the question about who knew former NBA star Jamal Crawford before he mentioned Eminem, and overwhelmingly most of you viewers, including people who claim to be NBA fans, claimed it was the first time they heard of him. I guess Eminem's bars on The Ringer continues to age like fine wine. And back on topic, just like we explained on Twitter a few hours ago, you'll be talking about the art of rap, and Jay-Z fans would bring up marriage to Beyonce, billions in his account, etc. to the debate. While we already covered examples of Beyonce dragged into it, the billionaire status was just around the corner, though some claimed under that they've never heard a Jay fan bring up his bank account. In response to this, 50 Cent says Eminem has had a bigger impact on hip-hop than Jay-Z. This was an actual reaction. Hov created 3 billionaires, Eminem created Haley. Like, this is too easy to predict at this point, and some fell for this movement of the goalpost since billionaires got nothing to do with the art of rap in the first place. A user responds, Ye and Ree became billionaires because of their fashion brands. Jay had nothing to do with that. But since Ye lost his status, perhaps the user was counting LeBron James, which makes it even more hilarious since Rihanna and LeBron got nothing to do with hip-hop, and some are asking, you thought you were cooking, weren't you? I think Boosie's take a while back directly applies to people like this, when Boosie revealed that he doesn't hear no Jay-Z or Nas in nightclubs, and added,
Jay-Z is respected by these people for being that boss that he is. It's something with a 500 billion, 200 billion when them young see him. It ain't his song flashing across no social media. It's his hustle.
But some have gone overboard with the debates on the other end, with claims like Jay-Z ain't even the most impactful in his household, since you know this is a hip-hop debate and Beyonce ain't a rapper. And here's one that sums it up nicely. Point is, none of these Hov fans seem to bring up his influence on rap, his flows, cadences, styles, albums, nothing like that. They want to talk about him being a rich billionaire or Bay or Ree, which have nothing to do with hip-hop. M fans bring up 50 because 50 was a new wave. This other user, I presume, brought up Ye, but chose to rather focus on the net worth. It's wild. Twitter in general is on the wave of hate all billionaires until their favorite artist touches a billion. Then it becomes a positive in debates. Moving on to the next point, a Family Guy joke about Nipsey Hussle has resurfaced that's reportedly sparked backlash for the show.
Oh, music festival, huh? You think the Von Trapps will stick around to pick up their award this time?
I don't know about them, but they're gonna have holograms of Tupac and also Nipsey Hussle, who I'd never heard of and then was told to care immensely about.
In my opinion, this is more directed at the fake bandwagon fans / celebrity clout chasers after Nipsey passed, but some took an issue with the joke. White people's show making fun of a really tragic event like that feels kinda wrong, I don't know, feels like mockery. Don't forget these people made Cleveland and had him voiced by Mike Henry. Another added, I don't care if he made a valid point, they should have kept this one in the draft to be honest. Play with Elvis, Kurt Cobain and John Lennon. And some have put up receipts of them making fun of these names, and as usual, those who asked for receipts have gone real quiet since. But on the other end, some are wondering why people are triggered by the joke in the first place. I'm trying to find where I should be offended. I have hip-hop fans in real life that say the exact same thing. They didn't know who he was until he passed away, and some even put up Google Trends to show this. But over to you guys, what do you think of the joke? Did it go too far? Family Guy has pretty much clowned the entire genre on multiple occasions.
Social drinker, not an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's like saying rappers are really poets.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but she's not messing with... Who isn't she messing with?